You know, you look at this and you think it's chocolate chips, but then you remember that it's raisins. You know what I love? A craisin. Craisins better than raisins. Hot take. This is my favorite cookbook, the Cook's Illustrated Baking Book, and I have decided to bake every single recipe in it. Today I have selected Big and Chewy Oatmeal Raisin Cookies. Here's the thing, I feel kind of bad for this recipe because I don't like oatmeal raisin cookies. It just seems to me like if you could have a cookie, have a different cookie. Oatmeal, raisins, look at this bowl of raisins. This. But you know, we're testing every single recipe and this is one of the recipes. So good luck to this poor cookie because, I don't know. Maybe I'll love it. Here are our ingredients. All-purpose flour, old-fashioned rolled oats, light brown sugar, granulated sugar, eggs, salt, baking powder, ground nutmeg, and raisins. Also a bunch of butter. That is softening because I didn't take it out of the fridge early enough. If you have butter that you want to come to room temperature and it's still too cold, you can heat a bowl in the microwave for like 5 minutes, get it really hot, nothing in it, and then you turn it over top and it creates this like dome of heat that the butter is going to soften in but not melt in. Okay, I've got my glass bowl, which we're gonna use in a minute, but I'm scared to put it in the microwave. If you don't know, this microwave is my nemesis. It randomly sparks. I'm sure it will do it now. Let's try it. Look at, what's happening? There's just a glass bowl in there. Okay, you're my witness. Ugh. You just leave it for a few minutes and then it'll be magically softened. It's great. The first step is to preheat the oven to 350, which I've done, and also to prep 2 sheet trays with parchment paper, also completed. Now, all-purpose flour, salt, nutmeg, and baking powder. I got carried away last night with all the little bowls. Whisk. I have to say I'm much tidier when I'm baking with you guys. I never clean up when I'm on my own. And by clean up, I mean just putting things in the sink where you can't see them. Now, I have the stand mixer fitted with the paddle attachment, and I'm going to add all this butter and both of the sugars. Looks gorgeous. You can see, light, fluffy, excellent. Now it is time for the eggs. I'm gonna get this going on medium and add 1 egg at a time. If you add them both at the same time, it can overwhelm the mixture and it won't incorporate correctly. And importantly, we had room temperature butter and these are room temperature eggs. If I were to put cold eggs in here, it would make the butter cold and it would mess everything up. So make sure your ingredients are the same temperature unless told to do otherwise. I'm just gonna scrape down the sides because it is time to add the dry ingredients. My favorite cookbook isn't really specific, but let's do this in a couple because I don't want to get flour everywhere. Do a little, pulse it on low. We have this beautiful cookie batter looking excellent. Now we gotta go ruin it by put oatmeal and raisins in it. Okay, I don't actively dislike them, it's just I can't think of a scenario in which I would choose to eat an oatmeal raisin cookie. Is it just me? Do you guys like love oatmeal raisin cookies? Are you like mad for oatmeal raisin cookies? I don't feel like anyone's like mad for oatmeal raisin cookies. Let me give you the scenario. You have a platter of desserts in front of you. You have all of these cookies to choose from. You got a chocolate chip cookie. You got a triple chocolate chip cookie. You have a chewy sugar cookie. Shouts to episode 1. There is a peanut butter cookie. You have one of those jam sandwichy cookies. And then you got an oatmeal raisin cookie? You're gonna pick the oatmeal raisin cookie? I'm not gonna pick the oatmeal raisin cookie. In goes oats, this huge amount of raisins. And now we combine. Oh, do I have to do this with a spatula? I don't know why I thought I had to do this with a spatula. I think I can do it with a stand mixer. That seems like a lot less work. Let's do that. Oh yeah, what the heck was I doing? That would have taken me like 3 whole minutes combined. It's time to roll. I have this handy 2 tablespoon scoop. Man, if these cookies suck, what am I gonna do with all of them? I'm using the 2 tablespoon scoop. This is supposed to make 18 large cookies. We have 16 cookies, and I have so much batter left over. These are going in for 20 to 25 minutes, and I'm going to not only switch the racks halfway through, but I'm also gonna rotate the sheets. We're looking for golden brown around the edges. I think we might be getting golden brown around the edges. Oh God. Well, they look very similar to the photo, so pretty pleased about that. They're gonna sit on here for 2 minutes and then cool on the wire rack. I don't know where this 18 cookies came from. I got 24. So maybe that's just 2 tablespoons. Maybe you need to up that. Maybe it's like 3 tablespoons that you're working with. It's now time for my favorite part, grading the recipe. I make a new recipe from my favorite cookbook, the Cook's Illustrated Baking Book, I give it a grade using the infallible OWL grading system from Harry Potter. And I'm very excited today because I have my live-in taste tester back to help me grade these big and chewy oatmeal raisin cookies. I have no idea actually if he likes oatmeal raisin or if he feels the way that I do. So we're gonna find out together. Let's bring him in and we'll get this tasted. Taste tester, hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
What do we have here?
What do you think of oatmeal raisin cookies? Wait, let me give you a scenario. There's a table of cookies in front of you.
Yeah.
You have chocolate chip cookies. You have triple chocolate chip cookies.
I'll stop you right there. No matter what cookies are there, these are the last ones.
Yes, right? That's what I've been saying.
I do not like raisins in cookies.
Are there oatmeal raisin fans out there?
Yes, there absolutely are, and they're probably watching this video. And they should take my grade with a grain of salt because I actively dislike this kind of cookie.
All right, pick one that looks good to you.
The one with the least raisins in them.
How about this one? All right, let's go.
This is a chonker.
Yeah, heavy.
One I can't eat.
It's called a big and chewy oatmeal raisin cookie. I'm having trouble swallowing.
They're that bad? Except for the fact that raisins are disgusting. These are quite good. The texture is really nice.
Oh, thanks. I say like I came up with how to make them.
Is there like a little bit of, there's some kind of spice in there, like a little cinnamon or something like that?
Yeah, there's nutmeg. Look at you.
Nutmeg.
What a refined palate. The chewy part, absolutely. They got the chewy. It's chewy. I think it's probably a good cookie. I just don't want any more.
I mean, raisins are just objectively disgusting. So why would you eat a raisin?
The poor people who are like,
sorry,
finally, I love oatmeal raisin. Like, can't wait to watch this video. And then we're just like hating all over oatmeal raisins. I'd say if you love oatmeal raisins, go make this.
You know, I'm going to give them an E. I think they're really, I don't like raisins, but I think these are really good cookies.
Can I tell you where I was going to give them?
What, like a T?
A P.
No, they're not a P. You absolutely cannot give it anything below an A. No way.
This is my challenge.
Like, I can't imagine a more perfect oatmeal raisin cookie.
Oh, that's very complimentary. Again, I didn't feel like I had anything to do with it. If this exceeded my expectations, I'd be like, wow, I don't even like oatmeal raisin and I want to eat this cookie. Because that's kind of how I felt about the chewy sugar cookies, shouts to the first episode. Like, I don't really care about sugar cookies. And honestly, most of the time I would pass them up, and that sugar cookie made me want to eat sugar cookies. So that's how I'm going to land on an acceptable for these chewy oatmeal cookies. I was going to give them a P, but we'll bring it back
to an A plus.
No, they'll get an A. That's a pass grade, and you've changed my mind.
Smash that subscribe button. And the like button. Smash the like button.
What is it?
Smash that like button.